Alright, welcome Eric Flake viewers. That was supposed to have music, so let's put some music on. There you go. I was listening to Anthony Wicked on stream while I was getting this all set up, so I had to turn off the music. But welcome. We're going to try to fit a quick flight in here with the 172 from Taunton, Massachusetts, my closest general aviation airport, to Lebanon, New Hampshire, because I got some new scenery up there for freeware, and we want to check it out. But, be taking up 9 Eric Foxtrot in the 172. And seems like I got school tomorrow. Gotta wake up early. We're gonna try to make it fast. It's in an hour and 19 minutes. Figure about an hour and a half. Done by hopefully before midnight here on the East Coast, and then I can go to sleep. But it's been a while, so it's time to stream again. All right, let's get our checklist going on here and get departing out of here. I also gotta get VAT sim all set up. Forgot about that. So. I gotta type all this crap in. Hour and a half, direct. I don't even know what I'm traveling at for altitude. That's bad. Well, let's look at this together, shall we? Sky Vector. Oh my god, I'm typing caps. Typing caps! By the way, if you have a... You should definitely go check out my real world friend, Anthony Wicked. We used to play in bands together. And do all that stuff as youngins. And hopefully we'll be doing a lot more in the future. So last time I saw him, we went out for Chinese shortly before Christmas. So I'd like to do that again and get him up in the air. But I have to get my fighting funds going on, and slowly but surely we're getting towards that point. So anyways, it's looking decent. There's moderate turbulence out there. Did not turn on the butt kicker, but I might not do that tonight. I just want to get this flight done. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. But check out Anthony Wicked if you haven't already. He's still streaming right now, so feel free to come back and forth. And again, really good friend of mine from my past. I've known him over 20 years. So I didn't do this either, did I? Nope. So I gotta do all the stuff that you're not seeing, but might as well show it to you. Here's what I use in the real world. Bavair. And I was doing some practice on the 737. That's why you're seeing all this stuff. So I'm going to make a new one. It's getting better. We might stream a 737 stream in the future pretty soon. I'd say within the next month. Because I'm understanding it a lot better now. Even though it's got its quirks still. Understanding it better. And that's us. That's ADSB out there. FSLTL traffic, so I'm not connected to VAT sim yet, but let's see, I'm gonna say 4,500 if we get cleared through the Bravo, if ATC's on, and that looks about right, so that's what we're gonna file for, 4,500. Well, I forgot to put direct. Save this, and then close, and then connect. 172, 9 Eric Foxtrot. Flight plan. File flight plan so they know. But I don't think anyone's on. Let's check Volanta. Nope. So we're all on our own again. Quick flight. It is a Sunday night at 10 p.m. here on the East Coast, so that would probably be why. But alright. Let's do this flight. It's good for a short flight. For an hour and 19 minutes to make the Lebanon, New Hampshire from Taunton, Massachusetts. Pretty nice. So. Heat Drippy, what's up? Oh, cool. Yeah, I was still trying to figure out the FMC myself, and I'm getting better, but I keep saying that I don't have enough fuel according to the sim briefing. So I always have to add more on than what it says, or I'm reading it wrong or something. Last night I flew a test flight from Boston to Dulles International, and yeah, I got to like probably 300 feet from the runway on final, and then pretty much it ran out of fuel on the final engine. The other engine quit earlier, and I can make it on one. And yeah, I tried landing on a highway, and yeah, let's just say it didn't go well. So, but I can do the 172. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna do this. Let's
Number 1, make it so.
make it so here. What do I got going on? Good there. Gotta get our checklist out. So let me do that. SP checklist. Pretend the pre-flight is done. Fuel is on, right? Because I had to I had an off-stream accident with this 172, so I had to redo everything. Seat track, back lock, avionics off, autopilot off. Throttle, 1/4 of an inch. It is, as long as this is registering. We'll double check that. Yep, it is. Real world weather, but not real world time. Mixture full lean. Brakes are set. I'm gonna put master on, beacon on, call clear prop once I'm starting. Auxiliary fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3, and off. And now clear prop. Here we go. I got enough fuel in here. Let's try that again. Clear prop. Clear prop. There we go. Just didn't have the fuel pumping enough. Does that? It should crack it open there, but that's okay. And my beacon is on. Okay, so that's what we do. All right. Auxiliary fuel pump. No, we're good. Max start mixture full rich. It is. Oil pressure should be in the green. It is. Lights as required. We'll turn the nav. The taxi lights on at this time. Okay, it is. Oh, I should also pop this out, so we gotta put avionics on. I gotta pop this out to bring some gear GNS 530 and resize the window, which is normal. Right about there is fine. Okay, ATIS is 132.675, so let's do that. COM 2, I already have it there, so that's cool. Monitoring COM 2.
Kilo Tango Alpha November, automated weather observation 16000 Zulu. Wind, tree 1 tree at 4. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature -5 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 3036.
3036.
Kilo Tango Alpha November, automated weather observation 16000
Wait for the
Zulu.
GPS just to align with the
Tree 1 tree
satellites.
at 4. Visibility
Yes, yes I did.
10.
Yep. I said 737, 700.
Temperature
And it
-5
said
Celsius.
not enough fuel, and that's after I rounded up to the next 100 and then added another 100, which is what I did on, according to the video that I saw from a real life Ryan Air 737 cap. But he did a very good job with that. So, all right, going back to guard, and you know what that means? Yeah, I don't know. So I'm doing something wrong. And I also
You're
noticed
on
that.
guard with KGRD.
Okay, I also noticed that basically whatever I did with passengers, the empty weight and stuff, it won't change the empty weight on the FMC. So I don't know what's up with that, but I tried changing it. All right, ASB's on with nav lights. We'll test the radio 122.8 because no one is on for VATSIM. So that's COM 1. VATSIM Unicoms. Cessna, America Foxtrot radio check, please. Nobody. What's up, Flight Simulator player Sunny? Been watching your videos here and there as you post them. Pretty funny. Pretty good, my friend. Alright, we'll take the test brakes on the way out. Taxi lights on. Attitude, we'll check all that stuff as we go to runway 30. Let me do this Lebanon first, actually. Let's get this on. This seems so much simpler after doing that FMC in 737. So, tablet off so you can see more. Here we go, park and brake off. Let's check out this freeware. KLEB, if you will. Still trying to sell those sneakers. I bought my pair. I got one of our fellow viewers to buy them who gives me way too much money as it is already, so it's like at least get something back for your money. So feel free to check out those sneakers which are advertised in that upper corner once in a while. The EF1s, I worked hard on that design. I thought it was nice. I know they're expensive. They're handmade from Italy. Everything's Italian leather and stuff, so pretty premium stuff. We need 5 more people to buy, I think, in the next 21 days, or else everyone gets refunded their money. But things are looking up in the real world. I got my doctor's appointment set for February 20th for hopefully my basic med. I put in the basic med and my physical, so hoping to do both. And flight funds, we might be flying, I dare say, by March, but I have to do my biannual review. So I gotta dates. If I can fit one in before, then I will. I'll have to see what's happening here. All right, gotta do a run up here. So let's put the tablet back on. Pop this here. Tend to try to go into the wind and with nothing in our back here. That little road that you saw, that was supposed to be hangars from what I understand to be the corrupt old airport commissioners that are trying to make a buck in the airport and weren't doing much. Fuel set to both, trim set for takeoff. Flight controls. So much easier than the 737. Ugh. Test the lights. Annunciator. It says volts because it's charging the battery still. So, instruments. Turn clearance in the middle. Heading coordinator is about correct. Vertical speed is good. Altimeter is good. Horizon is good. Airspeed is good. Mixture best power it is going to 1800. What's up, Stu? I'm flying the 172 tonight. Right magneto. Good. Back to both. Left. Back to both. Very good. Let's see. Vacuums, amps are good. Amps in charge. Oil pressure, oil temperature in the green. We're going to idle. Should go down to 575, 625. Which it basically does. I mean, it's like at 625-ish. Well, more like 650, but who's counting? All right, we're going to go back to 1,000. Let's do our briefing. We're at Taunton, KTAN, Kilo Tango Alpha November. So, I'm about to do my little briefing here for takeoff. But if you want to log on really fast, I guess I could wait just a couple of minutes if you want to. Waiting up to Lebanon, New Hampshire. It's going to take a little over an hour. I want to say an hour and a half to get there. I have some freeware for Lebanon, so I want to check it out, and I want to get a flight in. So, all right. If there's a problem, the takeoff will mechanical emergency. Otherwise, and there's enough available runway ahead of us, we'll abort takeoff and land directly ahead on the runway. If we're under, let's say, 750 feet, and there's a problem, mechanical emergency. Otherwise, we will land directly, have no more than 30 returns. Best glide speed in this is 59. No, actually 68. A little more full, gross tank full. Fuel, and then, I mean, you know, good enough. Let's go with the best glide full gross. If we're above 750 feet, this palm mechanic emergency. Otherwise, we'll take a turn to the right and land downwind in the taxiway, the grass, the runway, whatever's available to us. Best glide speed is 68. You see the lower third for what? Okay, well that's cool, man. All right, I have to. There's no one on VATSIM because I was gonna have to ask for Bravo clearance. But see that rotator 55, climb at 74, and best glide speeds at 68. We're doing no flaps there. So you might want to do Norwood, Kilo Oscar, Whiskey Delta. And that way it gives you some times. So, oh, the lower third, yeah. Yeah, we're just going direct from here. So, all right, we are on VATSIM. Keep this up there for the battery. No on a base, no on a downwind, no on a final. We check crosswind too. But I just updated the driver, so I have to redo Toby eye tracker again some other time. So, all right, that is off. Let's make our call. Count one, we're all good. So, Taunton traffic says an Anarcha Foxtrot departing runway 30, departure to the northwest. Taunton. Yeah, I did write direct, didn't I? Hope I did. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I did write direct, okay. Alright, in the middle. Heels on the floor. And here we go. The other one's a little to the right. They said 310, so it's a little to the right, but the winds are pretty good for us here. Rotate 55, climb at 74. And rotate. Trim slightly, just like we're doing on the road. And at this airport, around 500 feet, you want to take a left at 260. And that's so you avoid the school at the end of the runway. So, oh, birds. We got birds. 500 feet. If we're on the left, we're gonna head towards the old defunct mall, which is not there anymore. That used to be the visual of coming out of here. This is no longer there, but that was an old mall. And it wasn't bad, but it was dated, you know, because malls no one really goes to anymore. But they tore that building down, so it's not there anymore. It used to be the Taunton Silver City Galleria Mall. And it was a good visual photography, so. Alright, trim down a little bit. There we go, that's Taunton out there, that's FlightSim.to. Freeware, I think I'm going to be not downloading those in the future, because it doesn't work well with, no, it's not. In fact, my engine just quit. Oh no! Landing directly ahead. Actually, turn it right. See if I got fuel. What's going on? Oh, we're stalling. That's what we're doing. All right. Well, this is not good, ladies and gentlemen. And I am doing something here. Maybe we can land in this driveway. Let's try it. Best glide speed 68. So we gotta move down here. I'm not gonna make that runway. Alright, if we have to, we'll start it over. Or maybe we'll figure this out in the parking lot over here. Here we go. No flaps landing, just for now. Don't know what's going on. We'll park in between these trucks. Is that alright? Maybe not. Well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we don't die in these trees. Let's go in the field. Let's go in the field. We're way too fast. Oh no! Brakes! Brakes!
I'll do what it takes. I ain't making
Emergency landing! And we nailed it. I should have turned the batteries off and stuff if I had time. Alright, well, we're gonna have to start over at Taunton again. But we survived. 2 minutes. I have no clue what's going on there, so let's check what's going on. Engine health, everything's there, so I don't know why it's dying. Maybe I could just slew over to the airport. Let's see if I can do slew. Slew wasn't working earlier. No. Alright, let's see what the controls are on slewing. You got time to load up now? Oh yeah. I don't know, but that was a emergency landing. Oh, because it doesn't have a key to it. Yeah, I just want you to do that. Yes, validate. So, cancel. Keyboard. Yeah, okay. So why isn't it? I don't know. Let's try it. 'Cause I just want to slew back. I don't want to. Nope, it's not doing anything. Be better if I could slew back, but hey, that was one hell of an emergency landing. Gotta give it to me there, I guess. Is there some reason why I can't slew? Is that what it is? Let me try this one. It's not accepting why. Why? I don't know. That was really weird. Alright, turn the beacon off. Alright. It's not letting me turn the beacon off. Alright, let me restart SPAD then. Maybe that's why, because SPAD isn't loaded. Or it was loaded. Let me reset that. Well, that just got interesting. Well, the thing is you have to look for it, and you don't want to put the flaps down right away because you want to make sure you can reach it. But yes, it would have. I put full flaps in there as soon as I knew that I was gonna be landing there, and there were no other choices. So I agree with you, but we're trained to not put flaps down until we know that we're gonna make it. And then I slipped it a little bit, and then I was like, oh, we're a little long. So, but all right, let's see what's working here, what's not. I thought everything was working. How about my beacon? Mags off. Master off. This is all. Oh, no, that wouldn't matter. Okay. How come my beacon button's not working? It was. Now it's not. You know what? Let's just restart the flight. Let's just do it. Oh, I'm gonna restart Taunton again. Oh boy. Well, that's how you do emergency landing and live, I guess. Well, just hang in there. Get there soon. By the way, we're up to like 706 people now on YouTube. Appreciate everyone's support out there as I am trying to. Let's do that. Alright, here we go. Taunton. I went from ramp park 10. Okay. Should be no failures on that, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh, you know what it is? The beacon was stuck because I had my honeycomb, which I don't want to use. So maybe that also had something to do with the mags. That's what I'm thinking. Mags are off. Should be about 10:44. That's fine with me. Alright, let's let it load and see if we can do this thing, because it was looking fine on everything. Don't know what happened. I figures I want to do a quick flight and something like that would happen. There's no way I was going to make a ton on that emergency landing. And you notice that's why you do the briefing, because I was above 750 feet. So I tried doing that right turn towards the runway, and when I saw that, I was like, yeah, not going to happen. And then we found that little trucking area, which happened to have a little bit more. So I didn't think that was the worst call. But as you can see, sometimes they're survivable and sometimes they're not, especially on takeoffs. So that's why we do this, practice. Not that I've ever had to do an emergency landing in my life, but they train you for that. So less guys leave was 68 the whole time, but I was going a little slower, trying to keep a little altitude, which was kind of dumb, to be honest with you. Should have just kept it at 68. Airspeed, best place to land, then checklist, and I didn't have time for the checklist. So it was more like airspeed, try to get it there, keep it going, get that right turn in there. So I dropped the nose, and then best place to land. That's it. That's all you can do. Waiting for it to load up here at Taunton. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Just waiting for it to load. Please just load. Don't crash the desktop. Still waiting for it. There we go. Alright, state restored. Let's just double check the engine and stuff, because I did have to fix the engine before the stream tonight. So. Alright, still loading stuff. There we go. Yeah. Enough oil and everything. Okay. Well, let's do this over again. I'm probably going to hover a little bit on this checklist so I can save some time here. So we're going to go from flowing in memory, which you don't do in the real world, by the way. Okay, but master's on, beacon on. Got this stuff working. Crack the engine open a little bit. Throttle, I mean. Alright. Fuel boost. 1, 2, 3. I meant the vacuum. Fuel pump, if you will. And clear prop. Clear prop. Does it have the fuel on? No, it doesn't. Maybe that pulled out during flight, and that's why it killed it. Alright, let's try that again. Clear prop. Clear prop. Which it shouldn't. Alright, let's give it a little more fuel. Clear prop. Clear prop. Alright, we might have to charge this thing. So, let's get the battery out. And what you do is you turn everything off, hit the in-op fuse, and then it's going to hook up, or it's supposed to hook up, a battery. Or it's supposed to. Oh, the beacon is still on. There we go. That in-op is supposed to hook up some stuff here. I guess it did without the graphics, because now I'm 24.3. Alright, beacon on, master on. Pretend that we already did that other stuff. Crack the throttle. Clear prop. Clear prop. That's the wrong one, Eric. But we got it working now. I don't know. Something's funky with that. We'll still try to make it work. Alright, nav on. Haxion. Avionics on. We'll line this with real sim gear GNS 530. Haven't streamed it. I've flown on the sim lawn, just not on stream, so I want to Here we go. Again, everything's supposed to be looking good there. Alright. We know we're going 3-0, so why don't we start heading down there? I want to save a little time. It's not totally realistic. We'll just pop this breaker back in. There you go. Typically, if there was an engine problem, we're probably going to find it on the run on the way. That was doing fine. So I don't know what was going on. I think that the fuel got pulled out. And I don't know why it does that. It doesn't do that a lot. It does it when you first start up. That's why you want to double check that the fuel's on. But when I rent planes, we always leave the fuel on. So I've never been in a plane where anyone's turned that off ever when I've rented in real life. So here we go again. Still 4,500. That's good. Are we connected to VATSIM? Nope. So connect now. File the flight plan again, just to make sure we got it. We're using the frame AI generation, the newest one that does not require a registry hack. So, first time I'm using it. It seems to be just like the other one. Let's run limit on now. Oh, that was good practice for emergency landing. I don't know if there are trees there in real life, but it says it were. And we barely beat that one. I mean, at that point, it's just survival. You're worried about your life and nothing else. So, all right, we're gonna skip the run up. We're gonna pretend the run up went well, and we're gonna try to fly out of here. So, all right. Things I didn't do. I didn't put the strobes on, and I didn't put the landing lights on, and take off the taxi lights. But we would have found that in the air eventually. So, I have been guilty of not putting strobes on during the day, and most people don't. But I like having any light source, whatever will help me look more visible. I put it all on. So, people can disagree with me, but that's just the way I am. Right, downwind, base, final, crosswind, good. So we're all good. We're going to rotate at 55, climb at 74. Best glide 68. If we are on the runway, this problem can't push the other way, so there's not available runway ahead of us. I should probably make the call. That might help. Taunton, traffic, Cessna, 9 Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 30, departure to the northwest. There you go. Yeah. In real life, anything that could get you extra visibility, we do. So, sometimes I would even leave the taxi light on, to be honest with you, but I've learned to try to turn one off to keep some battery power, just in case there was ever a problem with that. Alright, we'll board, take off, and land directly on the runway if we have time. If we are under 750 feet, it's problem mechanical emergency. Otherwise, we will land directly after more than 30 degree turns. Best glide speed is 68, and if we're above 750 feet, it's a problem like we were last time. Mechanical emergency. Otherwise, take a turn to the right and land downwind on the taxiway, the grass, the runway, or whatever is available to us, which happen to be that trucking place. And best glide speed 68, rotate is 55, climb at 74. We are good. Let me just check my trim one more time here. We're good. So here we go on the floor. And here we go. It's got that little room in there, so we'll take a look at it. But rotate. I don't know, man. Sounds a little funky. Maybe procedures again about 500 feet on the side of these birds. We're gonna turn left, heading 260. Little bit of wind up here. Okay, look to our left. Rock the wing up, we're clear. And the old mall is a good visual for that. Turn that thing. Let's go. Why the RPM is kind of fluctuating. Shouldn't be. service the engine. Alright, well, above that, pattern altitude, it's the right and clear. I try to intercept the nav here. Now it's working fine, so I don't get it. And we want to head about 346. Ish. Check. North here. 2,000 feet. Yeah, I know, but now it's fine. So I don't know what's up with that. I repaired the damage from the off-stream accident that I had, and now it seems fine because the RPMs aren't fluctuating. And I don't think it's ice because it's fuel injected. But we'll see what happens. Usually once in a great while it does that after you repair an engine after you need to. So we're okay now. Looks good now. About 3,000 feet, we'll start leaning out mixture. Now we're going to go for about 80 knots here. That's a cruise climb, if you will. 3,000, we'll lean off the mixture for maximum RPMs and check out the EGT. Shouldn't take much. Right about there. You see, I already have that needle from before in the EGT. I'll look at their RPMs just to make sure. Let me zoom this out. Check where the Bravo is, which is that green circle right here. See 1 Bravo 9, that's Mansfield. That's one of my arch nemesis airports because I never landed well at that one. I've done a couple good landings, but like for some reason, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the trees around it or something, but I haven't landed there in quite a while. But I like going there for like a lunch. If you're going up to New Hampshire, it's good. Stop at 1 Bravo 9er, and that way you can work your way around the Bravo in case you don't want to do the Bravo. And they have this thing called Hangar B, I think it's called. It's a pretty good restaurant for lunch and breakfast. But it also closes early. And Mansfield will probably be my second choice if I ever bought a plane to go to. So, airport manager one time gave me a little flack though because I parked there, went to the restaurant, and I totally forgot the gate code to get back to the plane. So he's like, "You're a pilot, right?" That was quite interesting. We're gonna start trimming down. So we get to 4,500-ish. A little bit of moderate turbulence, which is what they said in the air met. I'm going to fly this one manually. We should be around there. I'm going to kick it back to 2,500. Okay, 2,500 now. Then we'll do our trimming. Right about there. Go. We're going to trim down slightly. This turbulence is always going to mess with us. Eventually you'll trim. I find that real world trimming is a little easier. But alright, take a look at where we are. That turbulence is going to mess with us. So here we are. We outside of Class Bravo. Lost this over there. 495, once you cross this, then you gotta worry about the coming up on Bravo. So part out of Taunton, that's downtown Taunton. It's an old-time city. That's the center over there. House. Did have to go to court one time for this guy that I used to my old house to fix stairs, and then he stole the railings. They were like aluminum railings. So yeah. Got our money back, so that was cool. Oh, hey, look at that. So Flight Simulator East traffic. So if you want to fly with us, and not on VATSIM, however, Stu's probably going to fly on VATSIM if he gets up here, you can join us on the East server. Feel free to fly with us. We're just doing a straight shot from Taunton to Lebanon, New Hampshire. Got some new freeware that's installed. Haven't really checked it out yet, so everything goes well. Almost fine. I still get those random crash desktops, the 0x00000005, and those are very random, but I also get some good flights in, so hoping no crash desktops. Never had a problem with the hard drive except for once, that PCIe card. So we'll see what happens. It's been better. It's been better than what's been in the past. Right outside the Bravo here. Still getting my trim on. Trim more on course here. That turbulence is kicking us around just a little bit. Trimming on it. Go. See what's going on with this thing. Oh, sorry. And that's why we don't use butt kicker in real life. Oh, that sucks. I don't think that's working anymore. Something with the wiring or something. I'll check it out later. Let's see, screw it, shall we? Yeah, alright, back on course. Message, set your course 346, you idiot. Okay, sorry. I never really use the, I mean, I get the direct, but, you know, and I guess I do use it in real life, to be honest with you. So I don't really use it. I have my electronic flight bag that I also use as well. But you have everything set, so that way if you have any problems, you know what you're doing. Now, see, it's not a bad visual day here on the simulator. Real world weather again, not real world time. Kick it back to 2,500 RPMs, that might help. Thank you all for coming out to the stream, appreciate it. And hopefully what is a quicker flight. It says we got about an hour and 10 minutes, so probably gonna be right before midnight, that's fine. Just gonna get one in here. Outside, to Boston. Distance, there's still that traffic out there. Where it went right, oh, calculated fries. Thanks for following me on Twitch. Appreciate it.
It's dangerous and irresponsible.
There you go. We're kind of on track here.
Who does?
Check flat.
Does?
And flying manual. What's up? Oh no! Why calculated fries? Why? And band. That was such a cool name too. Calculated fries. Why'd you have to do it? Don't go. Sorry, I have to go. Haven't had a spam bot in quite a while, so that's quite interesting. Okay, again, Boston's going to be to our east as we are now flying through the Bravo. We are above the Norwood. If you go to the ADF, you click on the screen here, and then you turn this wheel to the right, and then basically you just click on tie downs, and I think it's supposed to be green when it's off. You click on whatever you need until it turns green, and then it takes it off. Antonio Mura, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for joining me on YouTube. Guess we just do what's supposed to be a quicker flight, just to get our legs a little wet in the 172 again. On stream, I've been doing the 737 off screen. Wanted to get a flight in. Boston out there in the distance, you could see some of the buildings. You can see some of those buildings from Plymouth in real life, to be honest with you. Has 6363 is now Antonio Murra. That would be your real name, or is that still a pseudonym? Bus one? Yeah, are all your breakers on? You should be able to click here. You have to turn your avionics on. And just outer wheel right there. And then just click on what you want. And again, it turns green when it's off. And then to get rid of this screen, you hit one of these right two buttons on the ADF. Real name, brave man, brave. Battery and avionics. Yeah, whatever bus that was. I just turned them both on. Yep, sorry about that. That's how you control the realism too. And then if you have a crash, you'll say engine health like 3% in red. Sometimes you have to restart it again and then click on it. And they'll return it to 100. They'll say, do you want to restore? You say, you click it again for yes. And then you have to always check the oil level before you take off too as well, which is kind of realistic, so. Back on track here. Trimming with this moderate turbulence is just kicking our butt everywhere. You know what it is? It's going to the wrong thing. That's what's happening. So, what's going on with this? Alright, we're not using the butt kicker today. Butt kicker is off. Not gonna deal with that trim. Let's get down there in altitude. This trim is hard with the moderate turbulence here. Boston coming up on our right there. See the buildings? It's a decent. Yeah, sure. We're right over Norwood if that's where you are. You're down there. Haven't landed there in real life, 600 Bravo, and just I'll land there eventually, but I believe it costs some money to land there as well. It's just Boston for you. You're at Bedford? Oh, okay, you're a little further off then. Yep. That's Nick Bresla territory. By the way, shout out to Stu, who definitely streams more than me. Excellent person to get to know and does a wide variety of stuff from air traffic control on VetSim to flying different aircraft on the simulator, and also fellow Virtuoso Flying Club members, so check him out. Gotta keep the trim wheel going here. Doing our best. We're at 2,500 RPM. So here's working. I'm just doing the typical scan that I do. Looking pretty good. Double check the fuels on both. See early in the broadcast, we actually had to do emergency landing because this WB sim mod messed up or something, and I think it was the fuel that got turned off. So probably would have checked that if I had time, because that's part of the checklist is to check the fuel, but didn't have time. Again, it's the ABC. That's what we learned. So we're all private pilots. Yeah, you'll get there, man. It's relatively easy to fly once you get it. But ABC rules for any aircraft: airspeed. Want to set the best glide. Just turn the C over there, because sometimes they leave it off at first, but once you turn it on, it'll save the state of it always being on. So just rotate those C buttons to turn the comms on, and I'll turn the GNS 5 and 430 on. I've had that happen before on the WC button. It's very literal. Yeah, don't worry about it, because I was confused too. It's very literal to real life, but I do swear by this mod. Even though it has, well, once in a while, a little quirk. We're right over Norwood, Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts out there in the distance. Yeah, don't worry about it, because typically, most of the time, it's already on the default aircraft. But here, they actually kept it off and you got to turn it on. You know, I'll lead you through it. And then put state saving on over here. And that way it'll save it. Because in the real world, honestly, we kind of leave that on. We don't turn those off. We turn the avionics master off. The only time we turn that off, planes that I've flown, is in the 152. You turn off that. So do not worry at all. See, this trim's all over the place because that turbulence. life, once you get to a certain place, I mean, you'll fluctuate, but not as much as the simulator is. So. All right, we got about an hour to go, hour and 3 minutes. And see, I'm flying manually, it makes it a little tougher to put everything on. Kind of want to do this manually like real life because I don't fly any planes with autopilot other than the Archer, and that wasn't working last time when I got signed out and it tried it. So also the transponder, make sure that that's set to alt. We typically leave the GPS is on and the transponder on alt. Again, the avionics master does everything. All right, cool. Feel free to do so, my friend. I'm gonna try to be in bed by a little after midnight because I do have to teach tomorrow. I wanted to stream. Right. So you're going to Bedford, you're going to be off on the right overhead down there. In fact, I think that might be it. I know that was all left out, but that's just the map being a little different. Lost out there. It's trim it up. This trim is very sensitive in the simulator in real life. You still gotta be slow in real life and do little dabs, but it's very sensitive. I'm literally just tapping it lightly with my finger up and down to try to get it a little straighter. So, right. Bedford in real life is like $50.
Lawrence traffic at number 341
There you
Sierra
go.
Whiskey Skyhawk taxi runway 29 Lawrence.
That's loud? Is it loud? I have it turned down, my friend. That's Stu flying with us tonight. So let's see. I can probably turn down a little bit my Windows volume. But I already have it down. I'll go to 50%. I'll go to 50%, but that's about it. So thank you to who that be? Dude, what just happened? Oh, Anthony Wicked. You just subscribed with Prime. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna return the favor. But I'm already subscribed to you for 6 months. So now see, I think that's set through March because I tried to do it during September there. Help us both out. But thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, Lebanon, New Hampshire. Not far from where we were, Anthony. We went to Concord, New Hampshire together. Back like 2 years ago. So, but, hopefully returning to real world flying for fun pretty soon. Gotta get my medical. Hopefully get it on February 20th. Only went outside the plane. Oh yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, well, planes are loud in real life. Too loud for you? It's a fine, delicate balance. All right. Anthony has flown a plane before with me. I let him take the controls coming back from Concord. And we avoided the Bravo. I think we avoided
Lawrence traffic, Skyhawk 1 Sierra Whiskey departing runway 29
Bedford right over there.
straight out Lawrence traffic.
Stewart's coming to Stewart. Yeah, Stu is coming right out of there. So you should see him coming out. I don't remember what runway he said he's coming out of, but you should see some lights. We got a Bedford message system. Well, we said Lawrence actually, right? So you're actually a little further north. She did say Lawrence, so not Bedford, but Lawrence. Another airport I haven't flown to yet, Massachusetts. But not the best school district, let's put it that way. They're always looking for help because they're I think they got taken over by the state. So, little rascals. Right here, we got a little wind from the right hand. We'll put a little right rudder in. Oh, wait, Lawrenceville? Is it? Oh, because we know it as Hanscom here. That's why. We always hear Hanscom on the radio. But yeah, I got what you're saying. Yep, you are correct. I'm just used to being called Hanscom. Was I don't know if it still has some military there, but I see it on ADSB, as you can see right here. Here, November 341. Sierra Whiskey, come on out. So you're right there on my ADSB, and you are green, so we're good for now. If it starts giving me ADSB alerts, I'll put it on stream here. For now, just monitoring Bluetooth. I think I have it on. Yeah, I had it on. Okay, turn it back on. So I'll hear in my ears what you guys won't hear up there on stream. So we get too close. Start getting some warnings.
Hanscom traffic, number 1 Sierra Whiskey, clear runway 2
Right
and
there.
9.
I see it. You're that little dot right there. The winds are kicking here, so feel free to trim the best you can here. Where'd you go? I don't see it now. I have you on ADSB, so you're 2,500 feet below me. So, Anthony, how was your stream after that? I did do a shout out at the beginning. And then we started our stream with a emergency landing out of Taunton, Massachusetts. Because my engine died. I think the fuel was pulled. But I successfully survived that, and then we took off again. Now it's fine. So. Again, if you're out there and you want to fly with us but not on VATSIM, you can join the Microsoft Flight Simulator East server and we'll see you here. We just won't be doing air traffic control for me and Stu. See, now it's trimmed okay. It goes up and down. Stu is out there. Some available lights. Daytime though, it can be hard to find planes in real life.
Flight fund injection.
Are you kidding me? Stop it! Stop it! Nice, very nice. Oh man, you are crazy. Stop it! No need for that, sir. Unless you're prepaying for Chinese someday. We will go out again. Alright, Stu's directly in front of me, which is why I can't see him, so he's sitting down there. Yeah, you're red now, so I should be hearing a warning here any second. Yep, it just went to my camera, because I did that twice. But, I'm surprised I'm not hearing traffic. You're supposed to be within 4 or 5 nautical miles, and you are. So you're only 700 feet below me, so careful. Trying to see you. Yeah, I'm right above you. I'm 700 feet above you. But I'm looking. I should not be able to get something like that. Now, actually, you're a little headed below me over here. Off the wing. Looking for your nav lights. No, hopefully you can see me. I'm sorry, man. For Hanson? I did not play for Hanson. You only wish. You're just jealous. You're just jealous. Hanson of all bands. I am right near Bedford, Hanscom Field, Kilo Bravo Echo Delta. Should be right off my right over there. Stu departed that. He's got to be over here somewhere. He's foaming up on my wing. He's actually going that way. So I can't see you anymore, which I'm kind of like, huh? I'm also hanging a little bit far to the east. But okay, we'll get there eventually. That's manual flying. This girl reminded me of Evanescence a little bit. Oh God, you're gonna be on this all night, aren't you? No, a little bit. Enjoy the loudness. You can never balance out the inside with the outside. At least for me, I never see that I do. Stu, you're back there somewhere. You actually right behind me according to this. Why are you not showing up? Weird. Hey, you know, man, I didn't mind playing the metal band. In fact, if I was in a better place back then. Oh, okay. I can't see it from the side, so I'll look out in a second. But if I was in a better place back in 2004, you know, me and Rotman and you probably would have done something. So, got some scenery out there. I don't know what that is. That's some type of observatory. Probably for UMass or something. Oh, there you are. Look at that little dot there. No, maybe. That's what you might be, that little dot. That's what I'm thinking. And again, if I wasn't a family man and I was single, would probably be right, at least trying to write something together. I don't doubt that. I would do that with you. You know what I would try to do? I'd try to do like royalty-free music and making royalties on it. Well, actually, you know what I mean. Like copyright-free, but making the royalties off of it. That'd be another side business. That would be nice. All right, we're making our way there. We got about 50 minutes to go. I would, man. You know, I just don't have time being a father and stuff. Even for streaming. See that? Not like other people, because I just got other commitments. But no. We in our 50s. My kids will go to college. Who knows? Well, I think that'd be cool to do stuff like that. I'm already an ASCAP member. I just don't make any money off of it. So. All right, we are passing here Chelmsford, and up here is very scenic in real life. You've got, I think that's it out there. That's Wachusett. Yeah, Wachusett Mountain there. So I did fly out there when I went to Gardner and Fitchburg. It's kind of cool to see the ski area there. Never much of a skier in my life, but cool to see the mountains. So. We're outside Bedford still. Crossing to New Hampshire. Just about 10 minutes or so, I would think, estimation wise. Still, go very easy on the trim wheel to trim it out. It's very delicate compared to real life. But it's on every aircraft, to be honest. I forget what that is, but some observatory. Massachusetts. Still. Oh, there you are. You're right there. Say cheese. I'm going to take a picture. Cheese. Take another one in case I didn't want cheese. Stick it in the house. That's some type of observatory. That's add-on scenery. we got some traffic down there on the highway. Probably should take over the tablets and see what this. Watch some reservoir out there. That's one mass. Global Chelmsford out there in the distance. Yes, that's gonna be UMass Lowell's observer. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Some type of right. We gotta trim back down. Turbulence is kicking our butt tonight. Come on, keep going. Don't be freeze up on me. Don't be freezing up on me. It's a little bit of trim here and there thanks to these winds. Try to get stabilized again. Now we do have Manchester, New Hampshire coming out in the distance as well over here. And Anthony Wickham might remember that because we had to kind of go around that or above it. I can't remember if we went above it or around it, but Concord's up there. That's where we went. Anthony Wickett and I. Kilo Charlie Oscar November. It was a good time. Do have video of that somewhere. Might show it. Might not, because I'm flying manually. It's kind of hard to show stuff without autopilot on. 44 minutes to go to Lebanon. And the closest I've been to Lebanon is I went out to Parlin Field. It'll be about a year and a half ago. And I went and camped at Parlin Field, 2 Bravo 3. That was a good time. And then we had the worst summer ever, passing my brother and stuff, but we got through it, you know. Still have good memories at that camping. So. All right, we're on course. We're doing well. And we'll actually be flying near Parlin Field as we get to Lebanon, so maybe we can see it from a distance. But it's kind of cool because you camped right on the airfield with the plane, and there were hills and all around you and stuff. They had bikes that you could take into town, but I was good. I brought all my stuff in. So, Anthony, how do you feel about camping sometime? Maybe we can like get a camping airport, camp overnight. There's that observatory right there. And that would be Manchester, I believe. Yep, coming up on Nashua first. Manchester up ahead. And Nashua was one of the first airports I went to as a private pilot. I think it was the first one ever I went when I went to New Hampshire, flying that is. And I went with my good friend Eric, yeah, with a K, not a C. But he's kind of become my flying buddy because he's a student pilot still, but he knows a lot about flying, so I let him fly, and I just keep an eye on him. He realized that he doesn't really need it. He just needs to pass, you know, easily get it done. So, and Anthony, obviously, I want to say thank you for that $1, by the way. But I'll be treating us to Chinese again someday. I just noticed I left my lights on. Left my lights on, everybody. Don't really need those right now. So again, saving state, it saves everything. Even if you crash, you have to repair the engine. So. All right. Well, almost at the New Hampshire border. One thing that I'm kind of excited about is that AI ATC, but when they put the price up, I almost pooped my pants. I was like, yeah, I'm not paying that much for the artificial intelligence ATC program that is coming out. I thought it was cool. I thought it looked pretty good. Checked it out on Bucando's streams, and I was like, really? But I think it's like 200 something bucks for a year, and I'm just like, I'm not paying 200 something dollars for AI air traffic control on a simulator. So, off my left, let's take a look to the left. Up the wing up, look good for you. I also got some sun there, so let's look outside again. Anthony, block your ears. Oh, there you are, right there. Oh, welcome. jittery because I'm using the frame generation. Okay, yeah, I think that's the right generation. There you go. Nice control. Nice control. Yeah, I'm not getting any type of warning traffic in my ears. So maybe I turned the setting off. I don't know. But I'm not going to go searching for it now. 43 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Oh, wait, we got a little wind there. Push us ahead. Okay, let's get updated your altitude setting from Chestnut 119.55. Yep. Yep. Monitor comm 2.
Manchester Airport Information Whiskey 1600 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility
Well,
10.
it's turbulent over
Sky
there.
conditions clear. Temperature -9er. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.39er. ILS
39er.
runway 35 in use. Landing and departing runway 35.
Alright, check out Paz here. Are you on Vetson, or is that you up there? Oh, there you are. Is that you? That must be you. So there we go. He says the consecutives. Yeah, they all at the same time. Alright, back to guard. You know what that means? That means guard.
You're on guard with
Yeah. This wind's kicking our butt tonight, making trimming a little tough here. "43 minutes to go." Notice that that's going up and down too. Our ground speed's terrible. It's only 88 knots traveling over the ground. Should be faster on a good day. You know, doing our best here. True airspeed in this is about 110-ish on average. So that's what I use for calculating time on Sky Vector. February vacation. We have that here. Oh yeah. Well, I'm trying to I'm like going in and out of this direct path here, so that's what's happening. The wind's kicking my butt. I have Real Cat Turb, that program on here, so it's pretty much kind of doing the turbulence thing here. I do recommend that program too as well. It is realistic. If it was kicking our butt up here, it'd be kind of jittery like that too. So sorry. Turning in and out of the direct path because I'm flying manual the whole way. So that's just what happens. In fact, we can see Volante to see that. You want to see this? So it looks good from here, right? And then you kind of zoom in, and those little deviations that we've made for a straight path. But there you go. Stu, you're right there. Yep, zooming in the wrong place here. Must have been the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know what I was thinking there. And then we have Haz behind us as well. On Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. Still right behind me. Haz, I don't know where you went. See all these names over here somewhere. Probably over here. That was for you, sir. 4,500. No, you're over there. You're off our right. Yeah. For a minute there, Stuart, I thought you had your flaps down still. That was kind of interesting. But see, when I do that, I tend to veer to the right, so right to the left. All right, you know you're coming to New Hampshire. By the way, we crossed the border a couple minutes ago. Right outside Nashua. The ceiling of the Class Delta is 2,700, so we're fine. You know that you're coming there. Nashua over there. When you start seeing these hills, in real life it's the same thing. So, when you start seeing the hills, you know you're in New Hampshire. flying manually, I'm not doing that as bad as it could be. Don't we? We have a nice formation going on tonight. Hey, Drippy, if you get off the 737, feel free to join us. Just we got about 40 minutes left of this flight, and I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. My band that I teach, we're trying to get to the Providence Bruins game and play some songs, but it depends on the age level of the kids that want to go. So I've got tunes for all, but I'd rather not just play the easy ones, if you know what I mean. I'll try to get the older kids there, but we'll see. I just want to go out and have a good time and show them that they can actually do things when playing an instrument, you know, other than just concerts. Tomorrow, I have my general music class, which everyone was warning me all year long that, oh my God, it's these kids again, but they're actually pretty good. You gotta give them a little respect to give them back. They have their days, they're middle school. Just blame yourself, because you were like that in middle school too. So yeah, but it's been going pretty good this year, so. Get our formation. The winds are a bit better. Turbulence is causing problems. And Nashua is a nice airport to fly into. Then you got Manchester out there. We gotta check out some new freeware scenery. New to me at least. From Lebanon, New Hampshire. This turbulence is kicking us up and down. The server just kind of disconnected there, so hopefully that comes back. VATSIM is strong. The force is strong. So, just saying.
You know how to fly, don't you?
No. Do you?
Oh no.
How hard can it be?
Oh, I watched Indiana Jones with my kids over the summer, and I was like, I have to get that on my stream. Totally forgot about that classic line. And what's ironic is Harrison Ford is a pilot in real life. Oh, okay, hey, it's just not icing tonight. There were some icing mornings outside of our room, but not in it. Just modern turbulence. Touching the trim wheel the whole flight here. Nice and easy. 34 minutes to go. Our ground speed picked up. See, even that's going up and down some turbulence. So. Yeah, we're going up. Yeah. Steve's been pretty good about tailing me there. Right there. As we are just going over New Hampshire. Also in New Hampshire, you'll see things get a little bit more rural as you go. It's not quite Vermont, but it does have farms like Vermont, especially when you get to the New Hampshire has definitely grown on me a lot since visiting family and stuff. Kind of forgot how good it was, you know. Although the Alton Bay Ice Runway is probably not going to open this season. They just said they got 5 to 6 inches now. That was the latest update on the Facebook. But that's out more or less. There's a nice diner up near Laconia too. I told my family we should go there maybe during April vacation or something, make a day trip out of it. We'll see. 34 minutes and steadily declining on that way to our destination here. Who needs autopilot? Well, I do once in a while, but tonight we're going to try doing it without. We're going to do human autopilot, trimming to the best of our ability. Anthony, if you're still with me, Concord, where we went, is out there, I think. That's it there. So, it was a nice airport. We gotta do something next time we go fly, like other than just eat lunch at Mansfield. So, call it an adventure. You could vlog the whole thing. We got a couple things I gotta do before I can take passengers again. So. For me, these songs are kind of getting redundant. Oh, excuse me. And I've been looking for more music, but YouTube keeps flagging songs left and right. For 5,000. Well, it is kind of turbulent here. Who's the guy going? Oh, is that you? You gotta go really light on that trim if that's you. If that's who you're talking about. But you've been under me. Who are you talking about? 152 up here. That thing's got me kicking off. Again, that real cat turn program really puts it on third ones. So. No, we got more birds. Look at that, we have birds. Me? Dude, I'm going like 4,500, sometimes 700. That's turbulence, man. That happens in real life too, you know. We try our best to not do it. Yeah, it is, especially when you're flying manually all the time. That's why, again, I like the voice. I'm not doing terrible. In real life, it's a little easier. The yoke has a lot more to do with it in real life. Over here, it's mostly trim and simulator. But this doesn't have any feedback from the yoke, like manual feedback, which would help because you're deflecting wind and you feel that. You kind of know what you're doing. So instead, I'm trying to use trim very lightly here and there to try to get it there, but then that turbulence kicks in. So. And there is an ear met for moderate turbulence, just to let you know. So it is a little realistic here. Currently 11 knot coding sky vector, no winds, 10 square miles clear. Dew point and the temperature about the same though, so that kind of shows you that there could be some precipitation coming. 10-3042. That's supposed to be a pretty nice time to be flying VFR if you're going to go, except for the turbulence. See, I'm off the route still a little bit, but when you're flying manually, it's generally sticking to the magenta line or VFR here. We're not going to be perfect. Only an instrument flying does have to be perfect. And I'm not even really paying attention. I'm doing more visual than anything. So maybe that's why I'm going too far. But if you look at Volanta, kind of is a straight line. You can tell it's manual flying. Just saying. It's the human factor. The human factor. Oh, there you go. There you go. You had to do it. Now, I'm not going to say anything, but I thought VATSIM had a rule. I'm just saying. Very nice. Very nice fadeaway to the left there. Kudos to Big Red Dog for flying 152. 172 gets kicked off. That's going to be a lighter plane. Trim it up. I'm also turning those. TV just a little bit there. Alright. Set that DG. There you go. That's the other thing about every 50 minutes you're supposed to fix the DG to the compass, which I do More in real life than sim flying, but I should probably do both. Alright, we got some snow maybe up ahead? That's what I'm kind of seeing with that white stuff. So, 30 minutes to go. You know what I'm thinking that roughness could be? The oil. But we did check the pressure and the temperature, so I don't know. I also didn't clean up the mixture, did I? I thought I did, actually. Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright, a lot of nature up here. We're right near Hawthorne Feather Air Park, 8 level 1 below us. Not quite seeing it. A little off our left, actually. Oh, that must be it down there. That is an airport. Looks to be. Not seeing a runway though. Supposed to have some ski slopes here. Well, what ski place that is, it is there. Just walk on right there. Yep, 4,700 again. What's going on? What? What? Alert what? Probably for altitude. Okay, I'm trimming down. I'm trying my best. Trying my best. Yeah, those ones are playing with us. Ground speed is now 97 knots. Not too bad. 52. I know some people are chuckling at that, but for 117, that's not bad. Oh, the East server traffic just went off. Stu, I don't know where you went, but you gotta be somewhere. Trimming up. It usually isn't this delicate in real life, to be honest with you. Once you trim it, it's pretty good. I still think the WB Sim mod is the closest to real life, from my experience. I hate the X-Plane ones. I don't think they're close at all, to be honest with you. And I think the original model without the mod, I think if I remember right, it's overpowered compared to real life. Can't remember. It floats too much. All planes float too much in this compared to real life too. 29 minutes to go. Stu nowhere in sight. And the server is not doing multiplayer right now, so I don't know what's up with that. So I can't see it. I believe I left the name tags. Oh, there they are. Yeah. All right. They connected again. So I don't know what's up with that. But all right. Coming up on what will be Newport, New Hampshire, around Parkland Field. Well, I did camp in real life. Now I'm coming up in front of us. Looks like we got some snow up there. Low off your right. Am I right? Oh, there you are. Well, that was easy. time that we had there. Typically, a plan is easier to control in real life, in my opinion. Again, you get to use the yoke a lot more. See, if I do this, it's a lot of variance compared to real life. Here, got a lot more resistance. I think that's what I'm getting at. And I don't ride the trim all the time. Usually, you do it once, and then you're able to use the yoke more to fine adjustment, but not in the Sims so much. I'm shocked I'm not getting traffic reports with it. I am shocked. It is not. That is my Samsung Tab S6 with the VR software. That's what I use for real life because it's free, and I don't think I fly enough to buy FlightAware. So, it's supposed to give you audible traffic alerts, and I have them on, but I don't hear anything. And I'm supposed to in my Bluetooth. So maybe it's just not picking you up because you're on VATSET. Maybe it only does FSTL. I don't know, but I thought it did both, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is what I use. It's free. It's for Android. I don't like Apple products to begin with, but that's just me. Would I buy FlightAware if I flew more? I probably would, but I don't justify it for the price that you pay the membership. And everyone's like, oh, I'd rather pay for Navigraph and not do the free sim brief. I'd rather have the updated everything, this and that, but it's just the way it is. You save money where you can, so that way you can fly for real. Does that make sense? Alright, Parlin Field, where it camped out. Coming up ahead, Lake Sunapee. Is this lake right here? Some Aerosmith band lore there. This is where they used to play up here during the summers when they were teenagers. It's kind of where Joe Perry met Steven Tyler. And Steven Tyler has a beach house up here at Lake Sunapee, so I didn't get to go in town. I just stayed at the airfield when I was there and camped. But I don't know. If I had to do it over again, maybe take the e-bike up. I had to put the camping equipment in the back. I took my whole camping background, so. Oh, alright. Well, that's what it is. But I typically don't use them in real life flying because they kind of spook me and I just kind of look visually. Like right now, I'd be kind of be pooping my pants right now if you're that close, but in real life. So what an ATC on flight following. This is what so it's clear. Feel free. Is it? Yeah, if we did flight flying right now, he'd be like, oh, you got traffic like right there, 100 feet below you. So I think we're just going to stay VFR here. We're going to be good. Feel free to do flight following if you want, but he's probably going to be like, oh man. Oh yeah, it just came on, Boston Center. Cool. Lebanon though, we're probably going to have to call in because it's Class Delta, so. Exactly, yeah. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's right. You are the big wig here. Let's get some weather for Lebanon set up 118.65. Let's listen to what it has to say.
Lebanon Airport information uniform 16000. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
So we could go direct in 36.
800 feet. Fuel clouds at 9,300
Yeah,
feet.
feel free.
13,000 feet scattered.
It's gonna be clear as heck out of here. One thing I remember from doing this in real life is that there's some wind turbines around here somewhere. Thinking on the mountains here. Oh, they're to my right actually. Sizemore over here coming in. So I went around the Bravo because he wasn't going to let me transition the Bravo up to Parliament Field. It's too busy. There they are. So yeah, remember seeing that? We have uniform. Okay, a little closer. So. Back to guard. One last time tonight. I won't do it again, honestly.
You're on guard with
Just get Boston Center in here. So stand by at least. It's 134.7. That way flip it as we get closer. And I'll get one more weather report before we do that. Parliament Field will be up here. I remember having, it was kind of weird, it's just like in the valley of hills too, so that was pretty cool. And there definitely is some snow up here. Good, Vac's good. Just giving a general scan here, just to make sure we're good. That mountain's at 2,726 feet, so far that's 505. Okay. One more time with the weather here. 26 nautical miles out.
Airport information, uniform 16000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 1,800 feet. Few clouds at 9,200 feet. 12,900 feet.
Few clouds now.
Temperature -17. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.45. ILS runway 18.
5.
Landing and departing runway 18. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hall short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have uniform.
When we're about 50 nautical miles out, I'll switch to Boston.
Lebanon airport information uniform 1600.
I was gonna say there's retard because that doesn't want my fence in. So those wind turbines, we went like right over here to get to Parliament Field. And I remember those all the time. So I thought that was pretty cool. There you go. So he probably has time for us. That's what you're saying, Stu. Saying. Parliament Field will be right here in this valley, I believe. Past this mountain and over there. It was a nice airport. The people there were nice. The airport manager was nice. And that was summer of 2022. That was July 9th and 10th, I believe. And then it came down with COVID. And I was getting the coughs on the way back, so I'm kind of glad I made it back. I felt fine. It wasn't, I was fit for flying, so I was just having a cough. So remember that. But Boston, they transitioned me in the Bravo, and they let me go right over near the city in Logan, which was pretty cool. So I remember that too. The field is out there somewhere. There's like a lake in front of me too. Free camping. I donated $20 to the hangar fund. Yep, we got some winds off the hills here. That's what's kicking our butt around here now. That could slightly be like real life. Like, yeah, hills definitely do affect, especially when it's low. Like sun people in front of us. See Tyler's summer home. I think it's somewhere over here. 22 nautical miles out. That's for my electronic flight bag. That's why it's useful to have. You can also see it here too. Any instrumentation that will help you is generally a good thing. You can clearly see that the runways are already marked as a destination, so that's also helpful too. Especially if you can't see it right away, if it's hard to see, you kind of line up a little bit and then look for it. I was also told that Claremont Municipal, which is more west of us, you can camp there in real life too. They have a fire pit at Parlin Field that you can use, and like as part of a Facebook pilots group, they're like, "Oh, fly in, we'll go camping, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And that was my first overnight with the plane. 3-hour minimum, so I made it worth it, you know. We're almost there. All right, let's go to Boston Center, number 20. Nautical miles out, and let's get back to 4,500. That might help too. Boston Center, November 489 Echo Foxtrot.
Number 489 Echo Foxtrot, Boston Center, go ahead.
Cessna 172, 9 Echo Foxtrot. We're about 19 nautical miles to the southeast of Kilo Lima Echo Bravo, and we would request a full stop. We do have the current METAR.
Number 489 Echo Foxtrot, Roger. The Lebanon altimeter 3042, runway of your choice, so show me light.
Roger, we would like just a direct in for 36 at Lebanon if possible. 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Number 489 Echo Foxtrot, Roger. Wind calm, make straight in, runway 36, clear to land.
Straight in for runway 36 and cleared to land. 9 Echo Foxtrot. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to save some time. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have a lot going on there. By the way, we're also going to go over Parliament Field on this way too. So. Sorry, I like looking at old airfields I've already landed at. I think it's kind of in snow though, so it's kind of hard to see. I think it's right over here somewhere. She's right off to my left. That's it right there, I think. Parlin Field, 'cause I remember this hill. Then they have a turf runway too, and I went right to the left of the turf runway. So yeah, camping there was cool and fun. I recommend to anybody, even if you just want to go there, camp. I don't know why they wouldn't allow you to pilot. I mean, typically it's for pilots, but you know. All right, pattern altitude at Lebanon is about 1,600 feet. So we're going to start our descent now. And we just have to watch out for that mountain up ahead. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should wait, actually. We're going to wait. Make sure we get above those mountains right here. And then after that, we'll start our descent down. Wasting no time. He's like, "Oh, you're clear the lead. Go ahead, go for it." That's it right there, actually. There's the turf field, and I camped right there off the turf field. It's pretty nice to have a covered bridge, like a new staple. It's good times. And then this hill, you can see this different there, so that was pretty cool to see. Just get that rusticness of New Hampshire. Anywho, see now trimmed out decently. We're gonna get lined up here for 3.6. Get past these mountains and then start a descent down. Oh, okay. Getting tossed over there? We'll get some winds, but Parlin Field hangar office is there. Okay, it's a pretty nice place to go for a day, or I should say for a camping trip for overnight. overnight. Only one overnight. Nick Breslow tried to see me there, but I already departed. This guy was having that cough and stuff, and I was like, I don't want to get too late with the plane. I always book it for more than what I have to, just in case there's a delay. Right over this mountain is Lebanon. I don't know if we can see it yet. I don't think so yet. But it's out there. I'm thinking you can see a little bit maybe, but we'll line up with 3-6. We are getting kicked around now. It's the winds off the hills and stuff. There's the class Delta right there. Peak of this mountain is 2,776. That's again why we picked 4,500 for a cruise altitude. In real life, I might even go 6,500 just to have that extra security. Altitude is life in real life, but 4,500 would be fine. Getting into Parlin again, which is back there. Again, you have this hill right here, so when you're kind of getting in there for your traffic pattern, it gets a little difficult if you're not paying attention. Yeah, we're getting kicked around too. Winds are calm though. Just these mountains. Watch out for the mountains, Stu. We're all about my electronic flight bag right now, which is going to help me on that magenta line setting up. Extended final 3-6. Because it can be hard to find airfields, and you definitely want a visual, obviously, but to get set up, that magenta line definitely helps us. I think that's it up there. I won't be sure until we get straight here. Capacity's mountain, so we'll start our descent down to 1,600. Yeah, all right, man. Well, whatever floats your boat. Electronic flight bag makes it a little easier. But again, in real life, you want to get that visual if you're doing the vehicle. But hey, you know what? I think this is it.
Boston Center, November 341 Sierra Whiskey.
Don't even remember my own commands anymore.
Station 1, Sierra Whiskey, Boston Center, go ahead.
November 341 Sierra Whiskey, a Skyhawk, 15 miles southeast of Lebanon, 3,500 west, full stop runway 36. We got the traffic at 12 o'clock inside.
2,100.
Station 1, Sierra Whiskey, Roger, Lebanon altimeter 3042.
Those.
Calm, make straight in, runway 36. Runway 36, go to line.
Straight in runway 36, clear to land, November 1 Sierra Whiskey.
There's traffic out here. I have you on ASB though, so I'm sure if I 2,100-ish. That's what we do for cruising descent. Down to 1,600. Still outside the Delta. Almost lined up. Looking for the airfield, which we're still about 9 nautical miles out. There's nothing like hand flying an airplane though. Everyone usually gets their start in flight sim using the autopilot a lot. And obviously I use that a lot too, but hand flying is cool. There's only one time I flew in real life where I was really starting to feel it, to be honest with you. So, but if you can hand fly, you can do anything. Because then you know you have the feel for the plane and everything. And obviously being a private pilot, that's what we do. You don't use autopilot. They want to see your skills. All right, there it is right there, 3-6, we got it. All right, we have the runway. Now in real life, they would make sure that you're closer to the runway before clearing your land. Boston Center just wants to sit there. This will be our final destination. By the way, I forgot to send Allison out, so here you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
And Stu, by all means, even though I didn't fix this yet, try this command.
Fly the RNAV, mating. Fly the RNAV, mating. Fly the RNAV, mating.
Pushing the mixture. Just get to 3,000, we go full rich. Typically that's what it says in the POH, so I'm just gonna take that off. We got visual, so let's just go into this. We've already been cleared to land. So we're good to go. Just these hills. You just gotta be careful about the hills. That hill's at 1336. Which is why, again, I'm descending down here. It's a direct in, so it's all about visual acuity right now. Well, as long as this stream ends well, pretty happy with it. We did an emergency landing at first. Rebooted, got back on there, started working. Full rich. Gas, check. Undercarriage, we're good. Mixture, good. Prop, not needed. Flaps, good. Switches, we're all good to go. And if we checked our checklist, oh, that's the camera app that's not supposed to be on right now, but it is because for some reason I pushed the volume up, but it goes on sometimes. All right, descent, mixture rich and fuel both. ATIS we already got, altimeter is good, and instruments are correct. Let's set the DG, there we go. Okay, pre-landing brakes, feel good, landing light is on. Autopilot not needed, seatbelt harness is good, mixture best power, fuel at both flaps as required, which we will do. Now, seeing that we're getting closer, we're gonna go to 1700 RPMs. It's typically where we are trained to put it. And that should slow us down at 110. And after 110, once we're under it, put 10 degrees of flaps, that'll slow us down even more. Should slow us down to about 80 once we go to 1500-ish. And we'll wait for those flaps again, but this is where we're at. This is what we do during training. About 80 is where we should be, and that's why this WB Sim mod does a nice job, because other things they will not settle in as nice. Okay, we'll wait for those 20 degrees of flaps still, because that would be on base, so we're a little far up for that. And obviously if we're going to get kicked around a little bit by wind, give it a little more. Doing fine though. Keep it at about 80, and you can see that's about 500 feet per minute-ish. So these are things that you learn when you fly for real in your settings here. We're gonna ride 1500 the whole way until we get to that threshold. Just putting in flaps, we should be about 65 on the approach. Again, base is when we kick it to 20%, so I mean 20 degrees, 20%. That was good. Again, this is free, I believe freeware scenery. Flex.to. They did a nice job. Yeah, it is. Alright, put the 20 degrees of flaps in. That should slow us down to about 70, 75. And if not, we're going to put in our final flaps. We're getting kicked around by the wind on the hills here. We look pretty good visually. Okay, full flaps soon. 75, 70 is good. Full flaps. 70 is fine, but I like to be around 65. So I'm gonna lower my throttle just a little bit. Also get my airplane diagram out. Not exactly the time to be doing that, but hey, you know, we're getting there. About 70, we'll bleed off as we get down here. I'm gonna go throttle out pretty soon. I tend to land a little higher. I don't aim for the numbers. I aim a little bit beyond that. If you have enough runway, that's what we do. Be safe. And we're looking pretty good. Throttle out. Just keep that in a little right rudder here. Flaring. Flaring. There we go. Good to go. Alright, we'll turn off at Alpha 2, which is the one, and then we're going to go over. It's probably the west ramp. So I'll meet you at the west ramp. Alpha 2, Alpha West ramp. I gotta call Boston Center for that too. So, okay, we'll clean it up to here. Flaps up. Okay. And trim up. Good. Boston Center, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot, clear of runway 36, requesting taxi to the restroom ramp at Kilo Lima Echo Bravo.
North Flight 9 Echo Foxtrot, taxi off to the ramp, cross runway 7 if you need it.
Roger, taxiing up to the ramp up Alpha, and we will not have to cross that runway, but thank you for the permission. 9 Echo Foxtrot. Okay. So Stu, I'll wait for you, bud. I'm just gonna park in the west ramp. You're probably landing where you want now, actually. Now that I think of it. Taxi a little fast there. Alright, I'm gonna worry about taxiing. And I'll check you out from the west ramp, which is over here. On our left. It's never good to taxi while I'm giving the I'm saying. At least for me. Just can't do it. I am using voice meter. Yep. I have to. That's the only way I could get my voice to both computers. So, I know it's not perfect. I've been told many times. But it's the best I can do. Because if I'm not, then I'm patching up cables. It kind of stinks. So, alright, we're not going to park in this white area. I'm going to park over here. Right near the gates. No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to go with it. It's either clear or it's not clear. As long as they can understand me, that's what I care about. But, anyways. Okay, securing. Flaps up, strobes off. Landing light off. Taxi light required. We're good. Blah, blah, blah. ELT. Verify silent. Avionics off. Everything except for beacon. Lean on the mixture. That's an hour and 22 minutes. Mags off, master off, and the lights off. And what I'll do is I'll leave the radio on. At least I wanted to leave the radio on. There you go. Maybe we can hear Stu on frequency. Alright, I'm going to send the drone out. Oh! Coming to you. Oh, there you are. You already landed. Or maybe that's not you. No, that is you. That's totally you. Yeah, I went to West Ramp there, but don't go in the white box. That seems to be a turn. So. In real life, we're probably going that way. And this is that freeware Lebanon scenery. Not bad.
November 341 Sir Whiskey, welcome to Lebanon. Alpha to the ramp, good night.
For the ramp, 1 Sierra Whiskey.
we go. Lebanon, New Hampshire, everyone. Pretty nice freeware. Oh, you are? Don't worry about it. It's probably the freeware scenery. There's a Compass Rose there, so maybe there is an FBO here. It doesn't say on the chart there's any FBOs. But you research that in real life, obviously. So I wonder why they consider the runway a hotspot here. Look at that, hotspot 3. I don't know why. But we made it. We are in Lebanon. I also don't know why my slew button doesn't work. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Thanks for flying with me, Stu. Nice job. Is that what it is? The north ramp? Yeah. I figured it was, but we're just gonna park there. Kilo Zebra, welcome to the broadcast. Oh, you didn't? You didn't? So I was gonna say, where are you next? You lost us. Well, thanks for trying at least. So, Kilo Zebra, you obviously fly up here in real life. I take it. So that would be the FBO here. And yeah, it probably has the sign too. Yep, Granite Air Center. There you go. So if I researched it ahead of time, I probably would have parked there. But that's okay. But all right, Stu, thanks for flying with me tonight. I'm gonna try to get some. Oh, was that snow or was that birds? I don't know what that was. I thought I saw some flakes. Oh, it's birds. It's birds. This is New Hampshire. It never landed at Lebanon, but from the area, it looks very much like it in real life. And we are going. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, there you go. Nice job, man. Well, listen, if I ever fly up there, you keep turning into my broadcasts, maybe we could meet up for a lunch or something. Who knows? But I have to get my flight funds going back into the flight funds and not into the family. So that's happening hopefully soon. But we are going to raid someone if you're on Twitch. I want to say thank you to everyone for coming out. I want to thank my good friend of, God, it's been like 23 years or something, Anthony Wickett, for donating $1 and joining us on stream. Thank you to Kilo Zebra for coming on stream. Thank you to Has6363 for trying to fly with us. It's okay. Stu, amazing that we can actually fly together. Let me give you another shout out before we go. And let's see, I don't want to miss anybody, so I have to go back in my checks. I'm using my stream. Stu making the flight tonight, the 172. You're doing pretty good. And who did I miss? Oh, yeah, that was right. There was a spammer that did that. Heat Drippy! God, of all people to miss. Heat Drippy, thank you for coming out. Hope your 737 flight went well. And, like I said, I gotta wake up tomorrow morning at like 6 a.m. So I'm gonna sign out now. We are gonna raid someone though on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, make sure you push that subscribe button. And we'll do more flying soon. I wanted to get one flight in. We got it done. Peace out. Eric Flight out. And I will see you soon. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Come back. Make sure you follow on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. And I'll see you soon. It's getting there. We're getting to 1,000 almost. So got 294, I think, more to go. So, all right. Have a good day. Stay tuned and stay ready for the raid. See you later.